all, I'm Megan Lane, the intuitive actress. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about a really difficult subject, and that is depression. I have been seeing a lot of people going through kind of a really dark, difficult time, so I wanted to offer a little bit of advice. This is not coming to you as an intuitive or as a superior at all, but as a peer. I have actually been through very deep, difficult depression a couple times in my life, and I've come out of it. So a couple of things to do if you're feeling like really stuck and really depressed. You have to get moving. It's going to be the last thing you feel like doing. It's going to be not fun. It's going to be uncomfortable. But it's like when you're stuck in that whirlpool energy, like when you're on the lazy river in like an inner tube and your friends have like gone down the waterfall already, you kind of have to like push off the wall, right, to get out of that cycle. It's because you're in a cycle chemically and emotionally. So you're going to have to do some things that are going to take kicking off that wall to push yourself a little bit out of that stuck energy. So get moving is number one. Number two is get help. You, at this point, if you're clinically depressed, if you've been depressed for a long time, you probably need therapy. And if you don't like your therapist, it may be time, or never did, it might be time to get a new one. There's so many options. If it's too much, there are sliding scale therapists who do need-based counseling. There's free groups of therapy. There are resources. There's no excuse in America not to get the help you need. Maybe in other countries, I don't know what the resources are, but hopefully there's got to be something, there's got to be some sort of help. So I highly suggest not doing it by yourself once you're at that point. Another thing is to know that something new can happen. Something new can happen. You can come out of this. This is not forever. This is temporary. I don't care if it's been going on 10 years. You have to believe something new can happen. You have to allow yourself hope, which is a little bit scary to do when you've been disappointed so many times, but it's so important. It's a driving force for getting out of depression. I'm trying to think of what else I wanted to include. Get moving, get help. Okay. Another one is knowing that when you're in the energy you're in, it's kind of like being blinded. It's kind of like Plato's cave, and if you don't know philosophy, I'll just put it in this term. It's like knowing, it's like being in the basement of a hotel or something like that. And they say you can't explain the penthouse view to somebody in the basement because they'll think you're crazy. They will think you have made it all up. But what that means is people who are in a happy place or people who are at higher vibrational, it's going to feel impossible maybe to see where they are. And it's just like, I'll never have that, or you may see your potential, but wonder if you can ever get there. Well, you're not going to if you don't move up, if you don't allow yourself to do the things that will help you get out of it. So what that means is, you may have the penthouse view, like what you believe your life can be potentially. You may see that, but you have to know that it's a process and that it may take time. So the important thing is you'll get there, but you have to move up. Sometimes one floor at a time is good enough. That's like baby steps towards the goal of happiness. You may not be able to like be a Pollyanna or like dance to I'm Walking on Sunshine yet, but you may be able to get out of bed and go for a 30-minute walk with music that you like on. Even if it's at a slow pace, it's better than, sitting there. So you have to kind of go baby step to health, There'll be some new tools in the tool chest, hopefully, when you're working with a good professional who can give you some good homework. The fourth thing is to go be around people. Find your people. Find something. Even if it's not best friends, even if you don't know many people, you can always go to meetup.com where there's a large group of people and go talk to strangers. If that's terrifying, if that's intimidating, find your own speed, find your pace, find a book club. I don't care. But you have to be around people because isolation perpetuates depression. So, and this is clinically proven, isolation and not moving. So those are two things you really have to force yourself to do, even if it's uncomfortable. Get that help that you need. This is temporary, I promise. If you choose to take responsibility for your own happiness, because the thing is, you may have support, people may find support, but nobody's going to take responsibility. Camera died, sorry. So I was going to say, no one will take responsibility for your happiness like you will. It is your responsibility to try to create joy in your life. Try to find your own happiness, because nobody's going to know you or discover who you are better than you can. So you can't expect other people to do it for you or other people to rescue you. No matter how much they might try, deep down you know that you have to fight. You have to fight for your life. Fight for your happiness. Fight for your joy. You have to be a fighter. It's not going to just probably magically happen, but you can do this. And I hope that helps. I know it's a hard thing to even give people help around, because it's so personal and such a deep experience. But just know that I've come out of it, and so have gazillions of people. Keep watching videos, take what works for you, and throw away the rest. That's my advice to you. Hang in there, and I hope you subscribe, and talk to you soon.